Good to have you as well. Finally got a new job. It's at quite a large factory packing plant, so good forklift work, good wages, get overtime and everything, so I'm quite happy with that. Finally found another good job, so yeah, I can start getting some bloody money coming in again. So yeah, well, as I said, YouTube's just a hobby, but when you sort of how to work, you stick to YouTube as much as you can to get Google revenue, but not that I get much from Google, but it's better than nothing. But now I've got actually getting a good sturdy income, and now I'm going to be pretty busy too. I think this place is 7 days a week, so I'll just do after work, post work videos. So I've got another meter score coming later on this evening, so hopefully I've got those for aunties that I was talking about. By the way, here's an update of the reading of this meter. Let's see, I've got 1899 kilowatt hours. Oh, hang on. Yeah. Actually, definitely. 8,199. It was 8,000 about a month ago. It ticked over 8,000 kilowatt hours about a month ago, so when you're doing video editing and gaming and sorts, it does use a little bit of power, but I do use the heated own electric blanket, so that does add up a lot to the bloody power consumption. Yeah, but the old BOZ is still ticking over quite nicely. Yeah. Bit of all sorts of stuff, political stuff have kept going on, but I'm not going to be voting for the major three parties in this country, that's for sure. Our political parties only care about the elite globalists who want to destroy this country and sell it out to the Chinese and privatise everything. Since they privatise all the power companies, basically what privatising is, it's like it's under the TTIP, the Trans-Pacific Partnership. Services that get privatised and never ever going to be getting back again. You never regain ownership of a state again. They're gone forever. Once something like a public service like Medicare, for example, that dickhead turdball Prime Minister, globalist scum, if he privatises it, there will be a lot of crap, because they don't want to. This country's got the best healthcare system in the world, and if all it takes is some parasite flu virus like turdball to infect the system and privatise it. If Medicare gets privatised, that's it. This will be like a third world country. Unless you're rich, you won't be able to afford any sort of medical attention. Just privatising of postal services, healthcare services, social security, I think it's the same as Centrelink, benefits, government services like that, will all be privatised under the Trans-Pacific Partnership. So it's a pretty evil corporate, just for corporate power. It gives our sovereignties to evil corporations to control the population for their own profits and to protect investors. It's not people's lives they care about. The more people die, the better for them, because it makes them more money. So it's pretty evil. So we've got to the more people wake up and stand up against this TPP, the better. Obama implemented this bloody TPP to block China, because they're such a big super economy now. They're buying us, America, New Zealand, and I think the UK are getting bought out too by the Chinese. And that's why the Obama came up with an idea. If we all these countries in the world get together, a specific set of countries get together and actually work as a team, so to speak, so they say, it can help counteract China's invasion, so to speak. That way we don't all be third world countries and lose everything to them, which is what's already happening now. There's all but the BRICS countries, Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. They're immune to any sorts of TPP, TTIP, because they're the major producing and cheap labour countries and everything. They're the super economies that Obama wants to try and conquer and defeat, because, most of the Western world can't make anything because of countries like that will actually deliberately lower their own currency values, so they can keep their cheap labour jobs there and keep making stuff cheaper. So it's pretty scary stuff. Anyway. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about when they privatise the power companies to start off with. All these foreign bloody electricity providers bought them all out, and international investors bought everything. That's why we don't say the State Electricity Commission anymore. So that was the state-owned. When they privatised it, they've obviously got split up, and all these investors from overseas come and just bought bits and pieces of it. They split each state assets into so many parts. So the SEC was for Victoria was Powercore, owned by Hong Kong owned, and a couple of other ones. So there was 4 different bloody energy providers that split it up to. But the main one that looks after the infrastructure still is Powercore. But they're all owned by they're all Hong Kong owned. Because they privatise it. The whole idea of privatising is for control. The government gets more money when they privatise assets like that. Especially when the country or the state or something gets in debt, or the country's in debt, they privatise everything. Then investors, corporations buy us out, we get the money, but the government never pays off the debt. So it's just a corporate power grab, in my opinion. Privatisation. It's not a good idea, not a good thing in my book. It may get the result in cheaper power prices and that, but yeah, in the long run it's not really a good thing, because the corporations it's just a power grab, that's all it is, to protect investors. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.